Pretty cool, man. The Mama Corone.
All right, so put your left hand in here, or your fingers, and then rest that on your shoulder.
Right shoulder?
I don't know that it matters. I think you could try it either way, whatever's more comfortable.
This kind of feels good to me on the left.
Oh, that seems nice. Okay, and then this, you put in your hand like that. Yeah, find a way to put a little tension on the hair.
Okay. But not too much.
Yeah. And then that's it. And you can go fast, you can go slow. We can actually change the tuning a little bit, so just keep playing. Find a good amount of tension.
Oh,
That's nice.
there's a nice spot.
See, I think he's figured out how to get these different, just using your thumb, you're just pushing down on it.
Yeah.
Just shortening the...
Oh yeah, look at that, against my hip. Now we're getting comfortable. Oh, bit tough to get that down to the bottom steps, but I guess that's why you end up moving the bow.
So we were not expecting that. I've been really pressuring Evan to be our Momo Corone guy because he played some violin.
He's the monochrome pusher.
But Ray, this seems to be kind of comes naturally to you.
The one stringer, the buzzing one stringer.
I know, he's figured out the thumb technique over here really well.
This is darn fun.
That sounds amazing.
And especially if you're part of an ensemble where all those nice like lines are, you know, interlocking. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's really starting to like the more I play it, it's kind of breaking in. I'm breaking this thing in.
Usually I notice they'll only use like 3 different tones. So they're like na 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 na, you know. So they're not like going and playing a whole chromatic scale. Yes. Yes, they're using just 2 or 3, right?
Wow.
That's what they're doing. They're alternating between 3 different tones, it sounds like. Now you just gotta be able to do a chant thing while you play, right?
You can see his drummer control stepping in. I can see it.
Drummer control.
It sounds like a man's voice, like that.
I heard that.
Yeah.
It almost sounded like someone talking when
Yeah.
I really started listening to the
Yeah.
can.
That's awesome. Well,
Hi, little guy.
what a
It's
treat!
Like a humming. It's like
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
What a treat.
It's humming.
Way to do
Well,
that.
I
Happy
never.
surprise.
Oh.
Nicely done, sir.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
You get knuckles too. Everybody gets
Knuckles,
knuckles.
knuckles.
Yeah, because what a great little sharing, man. I mean,
Absolutely.
I'm all like buzzed by this thing.
We should probably find a... Let me hear the open. Oh, that's nice. That'll work really good. Like a G. G? It's a G, yeah. That's very close. So, okay, stick with that. Let me see what it sounds like with
What kind of string did you end up using?
G, huh?
What kind of string did you?
It's a 24. It's a steel string.
Okay, like
It's
a heavy G. Yeah.
Heavy steel string. Right. We're gonna learn the Mama Corone. Dan's gonna play it while I sing along, sing along. No, let's not do that. Let's do Mama Corone, you're gonna play while I sing along with your mama.
Momohoro.
Momohoro.
That sounds better.
Yeah.
You can adjust that string. It seems to be getting longer, but you can do whatever you want with it. He said it's very personal, the string.
Oh my goodness. Oh yes, the pepper shaker.
Oh my gosh, I only want to play with this for the rest of my life. You have to feel my confidence.
We're going to do a little rhythm chant for children in Sesotho, but it's particularly apt because there's a translation of it that's commonly used in our classrooms for our preschool kids. It's not an exact translation, but it's very similar. It's for the song Two Little Blackbirds. Two little blackbirds sitting on a hill, one named Jack and one named Jill. Fly away, Jack, fly away, Jill. Come back, Jack, come back, Jill. Two little blackbirds sitting on a hill, one named Jack and one named Jill. Fly away, Jack, fly away, Jill. Come back, Jack, come back, Jill. Nonyana se pedi, odima se fate, enwe che manso, enwe che monsore, fufa manso, fufa monsore, boe a manso, boe monsore.
Mutsueo.
Monsueo?
Mutsueo.
Okay, Monsueo.
Mutsueo.
Okay,
Yeah.
alright.
Or it's more like mutsueo.
Monsueo, Monsueo.
Yeah.
Nonya sepedi.
Nonyana tsepedi hudima asifati mwiki manso mwiki mutsueo fufa manso fufa mutsueo boya manso boya mutsueo.
Okay,
So
alright.
yeah, it's like na 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 na. Yeah.
Ingwe che manso.
Yeah.
Ingwe che manso. Ingwe che monsueo.
Yeah. Yeah. Wiki manso, wiki mutsueo.
Ingwe che manso. Ingwe che monsueo. Ingwe che manso. Ingwe che monsueo. Okay. The tonality, the syntax, the pronunciation it's a different world. And I'm gonna run it through one time and then
Okay.
I want to hear how my translation is going.
It's Nonyana tsepedi, Nonyana tsepedi. So like
Nonyana sepedi.
yeah.
Nonyana.
No, Nonyana tsepedi hudima asifati.
She should do it.
Yes,
You should be the
Should you? You're the person who knows.
He's not singing though. He's just saying it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
sound
you're already
great.
doing it.
You're doing
You're
it.
already
You're
doing
doing
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you just did. Yeah, just speaking it like you just
Just
spoke
speaking it.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Can you help us?
Okay.
Everyone will benefit from it.
It's gonna be good. Yeah.
Thank you for
You're
that.
doing great.
Oh, thank you.
So let's get that groove going again.
So you ready?
And
Whenever you're ready.
Nonyana tsepedi hudima asifati wiki manso
consuelo. All right. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
That's
thank
Andy.
amazing.
Yeah, you really
That's
did
so
make it
awesome.
come alive. Yeah, thank you so much.
I don't sing,
You
so.
rose to the occasion. That was wonderful. That's a really tough inflection. That doesn't come naturally
It doesn't.
to me. Nonyana, Nonyana,
It's
Pedi.
not Pedi.
It's so beautiful when you say it. Like it's like the rhythm. It's
This
like
nice lilt, this very
Yes.
musical
Yeah.
lilt.
it's so
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm in another world right now. Am I right? Am I dreaming?
So this is so the sort of mother of mother tongues for a lot of African language is Unguni. Is that correctly?
Nguni, yeah, it's
Okay.
like the Nguni people are it's like a ethnic group.
Okay.
That like it's like a overarching ethnic group, and then there are like other groups within it. Yeah, so it's
And-
like a language.
And Unguni its origins are northern Africa. What are the origins of Unguni?
Well,
of,
I've
of
heard
the ethnic
different
groups
things. It's
and therefore
like-
the language.
Some people say originated in Cameroon and then like migrated across North Africa and then down Eastern Africa and then wound up in
Westward, northward.
eastward.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So
eastward,
they began
yes,
west
yes.
and then migrated eastward and then came like that's one understanding because it's all like the same language group, but they're like I don't know how many languages there are now, like 2,000.
Right.
I don't know. There's so many different languages, but
But
that's-
Unguni is kind of this tree trunk language.
Well, usually people say that Bantu, like they're Bantu languages. So the Bantu began, they're saying in like Cameroon, and then did this like it took them 1,500 years to slowly migrate down to southern Africa.
Okay.
So Nguni is a subcategory of Bantu, and then Nguni is usually like the Nguni languages are Bantu languages that are spoken in southern Africa,
Okay.
and that includes like that's Zambia, Namibia, South Africa, Lesotho, Swaziland, Botswana.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You grew up in Lesotho, right?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your upbringing and where you started and your experience with language and so forth. So.
Well, my father's Mosotho, so that's his ethnicity. He was born and raised in Kimberley, South Africa, and then he became exiled from South Africa. His citizenship was taken away because of his political activism against the apartheid government. So my siblings and I began living in Lesotho when I was 5 years old. I had been born in Zambia. We lived in Botswana and then Nigeria, which is where my first memories are. My mother is African American from Austin, so I've known Austin my entire life because most years since I was a baby we'd come visit our relatives in Austin. I started living here when I was 12. Went to boarding
Here in
school
Austin.
here in Austin,
Mhm.
started living. But my parents were there in Lesotho, so I'd go home like all the way through college. I'd go home almost every year and visit. So Sesotho is the language. I am a Mosotho person because my father is a Mosotho. That's our culture, how it's set up. Basotho means people of the Sotho nation. Basotho people are in Lesotho, but the majority actually live in South Africa, and South Africa has 11 different official languages. Growing up in Lesotho was like the best experience ever. Like To this day, I'm still friends with everybody that I grew up with. Most of my relatives who lived in Lesotho at the time now live in South Africa, but I still have a few relatives in Lesotho. And I'll be returning. I'm going to South Africa at the end of the year to live. But I'm involved with groundwork and the Bahale School of Performing Arts, our partnership there, and then a couple of other things in Lesotho as well. So even though I'm going to be living in South Africa, I've got a lot going on in Lesotho now. Being a child growing up in Lesotho, there was song and dance and music was just a part of everyday life. And even at school, we began the school day singing, we ended the school day singing. We were like always doing plays, and then just after school or on the weekends, there are kids everywhere, and we played these singing, clapping games, nursery rhymes. It was just a lot of fun. And I'm excited about being in a position now where I can share my culture with the world. And to see the kids, like this exchange between the children on, both sides of the Atlantic, it's just like, it's just amazing. And
But you said there's 11 official languages in South Africa, Sesotho being one of them.
Yeah.
Is that correct? And so when you hear the other languages, is there a lot of overlap?
I know if I hear isiXhosa, I know it. If I hear isiZulu, I know it. I'm like, I can identify the different languages. Like Sesotho, Pedi, Setswana, those are like another language group together that are Bantu languages. And then like Zulu, like the Zulu and Xhosa languages are very closely related to each other.
Okay.
So if you, most people in urban areas of South Africa speak everything. Like they know, like they speak each other's languages and mix it up all the time. So a person might begin a sentence in Sesotho, say a few words in Zulu, and then, hop over, say a few words in English, and then wrap it up in Setswana. I mean, it's like...
So there's Setswana is very good.
That's a good one, Setswana. Setswana.
We have, in the West, we might have franglais, but you have...
Right.
These,
so it's called... one term for that, like urban mix of the languages, is fanagalo. Another term is tsotsital, which is kind of like street talk. And like everybody does it. And then depending on where in South Africa people live, they might mix more English in, or they might mix more Afrikaans in. And Afrikaans comes from Dutch.
When you're walking down the street, are you more likely to hear English or more likely to hear Sesotho?
Sesotho.
Sesotho.
Yeah.
Okay.
But children are taught, so English is the second official language.
Okay.
And so depending on where you are in Lesotho, you're gonna learn English at a different, stage in your life. But it is like Radio Lesotho has the news in Sesotho and in English. Like sometimes saying something sounds better in English, or you can say it better in, Setswana, because they have like they have that like one word that like wraps the whole concept up in a way that no other language does. So yeah.
So people will put together different dialects and English when speaking? That's amazing.
And then also mix all the slang in together. So they'll English slang, Zulu slang, and so it's just kind of the way it is. Yeah.
So we have like just this little splinter of a language exercise that opens up this very complicated and interesting universe. So
yeah.
Again, so happy to have you
Yes.
participate. So happy to have you guys be part of this, and we are very excited to be able to do what we're doing. And thanks for checking out what Groundwork is all about.
Yes.